Hi, welcome to the latest predictions for the football pools for the upcoming weekend matches. First up we have Arsenal-Wigan. I can only really see a home win here for Arsenal. Wigan have won only one of their last 6 away games on the travels, so I can only see a victory for Arsene Wenger's men in this one. Next up we've got Blackpool versus Sunderland. I'm going to go for a home win again here for Blackpool. Ian Holloway is doing a fantastic job there, and with Sunderland losing Darren Bent during the week in that shock £18 million transfer to Aston Villa, I think that could be a big blow for Sunderland, and there maybe will be some negativity kind of lingering in their camp, so perfect opportunity for Blackpool to get a home win here. Next up, Everton-West Ham. Everton obviously have lost Stephen Pienaar, an extremely good player for them. Great energy, good creatively, and always a presence in attack for them. They've lost him to Tottenham. That will be a blow for David Moyes and his team. But I still think they will have enough to overcome West Ham, who are still struggling down the bottom. And I know Avram Grant's we're led to believe he's staying there, but I still think this is a perfect opportunity for Everton to score a home win. Next up, Fulham versus Stoke. Well, really, this is definitely a must-win game for Fulham. They've won only one of their last 6 league games at Craven Cottage, which is a pretty poor record by any standards, indicative of why they're in trouble, I think, in the league at the moment under Mark Hughes. Stoke, meanwhile, have won 3 of their 6 games on the travels lately, so Stoke will have a go in this game, I'm sure, and will fancy themselves to get something. But I think it's a game that Fulham just can't afford to lose, so home win. Excuse me. Man United versus Birmingham next up. Home win, I think, this one, definitely. United won all their last 7 home league games at Old Trafford in the Barclays Premier League, and they'll certainly want revenge over Birmingham for the late equaliser. Alex McLeish's men scrambled at St Andrews in late December. Next up, Newcastle-Tottenham. I think Spurs will probably have been frustrated by Tottenham. Manchester United's great defending at White Hart Lane last week, so I expect Harry Redknapp's men to cut loose probably at Newcastle and get back on the winning track again. So I'm going to go for an away win for Tottenham. Aston Villa Manchester City. Villa no doubt boosted by the shock arrival, as I said, of Darren Bent from Sunderland. Really was a bolt out of the blue, that transfer, and it's bound to have given the Villa dressing room a big lift. But Manchester City are absolutely so powerful these days, at home and away. Got such a great squad of players. Roberto Mancini, unbeaten in their last 6 road trips. So it's going to be a tough one to call, but I'm going to go for a draw because I think Villa will maybe be still upbeat about the week that they've had. Next up, Blackburn West Brom. Blackburn have had a decent enough home record really this season, especially lately. I'm sure they'll look at this as a must-win game against West Brom, and a win would actually stop them getting dragged into the dogfight going on below them, so imperative for Blackburn to win that, and I think they will do. Next up we have Bolton Chelsea. Chelsea really have a shocking away record on the travels, losing 4 of the last 6 away. That really is kind of unbelievable when you think about the standards they set at the beginning of the season, the champions. But they really have been poor away this season, which is why they're in. They've lost pace at the top of the league and lost ground to obviously Man United and Man City. That'll make it dangerous for Bolton. I think the fact that they have got such a poor record, it's not going to last forever, and I can actually see them winning this game at the Reebok on the weekend. Finally, QPR Coventry. Going to go for a home win there for QPR. Neil Warnock's doing a great job, and I'm sure he'll keep things going against Coventry.